Hello, everybody. It is time for us to set up for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. So we decided to be a vendor at this event. This is in Melbourne. It was right in the heart of the city at the convention centre, so it was nice and handy. And here I am just organising a few of the mystery boxes that we actually sold on the day. Now, I definitely should have made more, but anyway, I think I only made 10 and we sold out of those by, I think, by the start of day 3, they were all gone. So I think if I had made more, maybe we would have got rid of more. But at the same time, having a smaller amount kind of makes you feel like it's a bit of an achievement, isn't it, to move them on? But anyway, now here we are in the lift. My husband was not impressed me taking a picture of him. We had to park the car and then walk. It was quite a distance, actually, about 1.5 k's through the convention centre because it's massive. And now here we are going into the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival to set up. So time to bring in all of the boxes and the new rack that I did make. And here's some snippets of it all being ready, and sort of waiting for all the customers. After the first day of setting up, we thought, look, let's just film this so you guys can see exactly what we're doing. Now, this is a 2-metre space, so it's a really small space. So we have packed as much as we possibly could in this tiny space. Now, I didn't want to get a bigger space because you just never know how it's going to go at these festivals. But I think next time, maybe I'll look at a 2.5 to 3 metre space. And like I said, this was only a 2-metre space. But I do think it really was quite good for us. So many people absolutely loved the stand. It definitely drew people in to come and look at the stand. So make sure your stand's super good. Another thing is definitely make sure that everything has a price on it. A couple people mentioned to me that they were actually really happy to see prices on everything because they said some places they went didn't, and they just didn't buy anything because they didn't want to ask. Now, some venues as well, like some of these sort of ones that we do, I have to definitely say they're not all the same. Some are what I'd call a promotional festival and some are a selling. This was definitely a promotional.
It is day 1 of the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, and I am standing behind the counter, as you can see, with everything else and a white wall. On the other side is beautiful, and I did just show you that video. I'm feeling quite hot in here. It's quite warm at the moment, but that's okay. I'll have some water in a minute. And I've been doing quite a lot of things, so to give you an idea of the sales and what kind of thing people are buying, I've sold some t-shirts today. I've sold several tote bags. So rather than give away heaps of bags, if you sell bags, that kind of makes it another sale, I guess, and then it helps people because then they've got a cotton bag that they can reuse. So that's what we've done today. I've also sold some of my ceramics today. I've sold a couple bars of soap, and what else have I sold? I'm just trying to think. I've given away some of my bookmarks, which is really, really cute. I have just bundled up some other soap that I want to get rid of, so I will put them out tomorrow because Saturday is the busier day. Friday is meant to be very, very quiet, so it has been quiet, but we still made sales. So it's a win-win, and I have met lots of lovely customers that I probably wouldn't have met if I didn't do the festival. So so all positive, absolutely no negatives. Everyone's been super, super nice here. So so I have definitely enjoyed it. The staff have come over, introduced themselves, and they've been really helpful too. So I've got a very small space. I only took a 2-metre space, which basically is the smallest one I can have, but I just wanted to start small. I thought I'll see if I sell, and do well, then maybe next time I'll get a bigger space. But, this festival was just to see if it was going to work for me, and people loved my display. So I've had lots of people saying they really, really love the display. So that is super, super nice, isn't it? And a big thank you for the people ordering online as well that have been going online after meeting me here at the festival. Anyway, so that will be it for today. Of got a couple hours before I go home, because we started at 10 in the morning and it finishes at 7. And then of course I've got Saturday and I've got Sunday, and tomorrow my daughter Pearl will be helping, so that will be super, super cool. So anyway, I'm going to get going and I will see you back tomorrow, but for you it'll be in 1 second because I will add this onto the video.
Now day 1 is a wrap, so time to put the tarp on, go home, and then of course we'll come back the next day. Typical me, I was so cheap, I bought the smallest tarp, 100%. I should have bought the big one. I knew it, but I just didn't. So anyway, it was a wrap for the day. I had so many people come up and say they really did love the stand. Even though they weren't all buyers, I did have a lot of people come up and talk to me about wholesale, and they also did talk to me about, do I do classes, do I teach people, and so on. So, like I said, this is more of a promotional vendoring event, but I do feel like I made a lot of connections, and that's really what I'm after. I'm not after just sort of selling everything on the day. I'm really after, branding, trying just to get people to see what I do. And now that I feel that my brand is a little bit more consistent, I definitely feel that I've made the right choice in this. So here's Pearl helping me out. And I had my daughter one day and I had my other daughter the second day, and the first day I was by myself, which is okay. I did not mind that at all. Now here I am putting these particular things that I made, which they're little bookmarks in all the bags. And one lady came over to me and said, that is genius to actually give somebody a bookmark, because they're not going to throw that out. They're going to keep that. And that's the thing. If I put all business cards in there, they're going to throw that in the bin. And these bookmarks, I think they ended up costing like 24 cents or something like that each. So it was well worth it. We gave away probably 150 of them on the day. And, when people walking past, we just said, hey, how you going? Would you like a free bookmark, or would you like a free sample? And those people would never have come into my stand, but people love something for free. Now, here's a little bit of a snippet of, of course, our stand. You can see it's little and tiny and gorgeous. I did actually get my sign from Vistaprint. I made that. And it was, it was quite busy. I think this event definitely drew in a lot of people. The tickets were free, so that's a great thing as well, to get people to come in and purchase things. I did sell a few t-shirts, some tote bags. They were pretty popular. My large candles people loved. I sold a few of those. My new blueberry cupcake scent was definitely the flavour of the month. And a lot of people asked if they could get pink glamour in a candle, and I hadn't have made one, so I just didn't have a chance to get there. But I definitely will bring that one out. And all my new big candles are on the website now. I've been working hard since the festival finished to be able to get them up, going, and on the website. But like I said, this is a little snippet of just to show you, how we were able to pack all these things in. And each day what I did is I moved a couple things around. So the shower steamers were always there on the same rack, but things like the shower gels and stuff like that, I moved them around so that people, that came back on second or third day could, sort of have another look. Because once they registered their ticket that was free, they could come in any other day. So a lot of people came in 1, 2, and 3 day. So here's Annie behind the counter. She's probably playing a game on her phone. And there were definitely a number of quiet periods. But like I said, next time I will definitely get a bigger, a bigger stand. I think that's definitely more worth it for me. Now, the little wings, you can see people went over there and had their photos taken. You can see it is quietening down because it's getting towards the end of the day. It definitely has quietened down quite a lot. And, look, when you're doing these events, I would say just make your expectations low. Don't expect to make thousands of dollars, because you'll be disappointed if you don't make money. And like I said, some events are more promotional, other events are money makers. But in saying that, I'm sure there's lots of people that sold a lot because a lot of stalls were super busy. Although I do think the smaller your stall, the harder it is to be seen. So I definitely think, if you've got one at the front or a corner stall that's open, it definitely is a much better drawing card, and I would definitely suggest giving away tiny samples because, like I said, that draws people in and gives conversations. So here we are now, the last day, time to pack up. So this is Sunday, and our bump out time was 7:30 in the evening. So it gave us time to, go and have some dinner. Actually, our bump out time was 8, but they let us come in at 7:30. So we went and had some nice Indian dinner, and then we came back to finish everything up and finalise the last few boxes. So here's the last few boxes. It's time to go. How sad, but we hope that they accept us as a vendor again and let us come back next time. Like I said, it'll be a little bit of a bigger stall, but it is exciting to see your name up on these up on these booths. The car is packed. Time to go, and I'll see you next time.